Welcome to our lecture online. On this example, before we can find the lowest common denominator, we're going to have to factor the denominator on the right side of the equation. So let's go ahead and do that. So that then will make the equation look like this. On the right side, nothing changes. But on the left side, since this is the difference of squares, this will become x plus 1 times x minus 1. And then a quick inspection shows that, yes, indeed, that will be the lowest common denominator. X plus 1 times x minus 1, because all denominators fit nice and neatly into that denominator, which means we're going to multiply both sides of the equation by that lowest common denominator on the left side and on the right side. So this is x plus 1 times x minus 1 and x plus 1 times x minus 1. Okay, on the left side, when we multiply this times both of these terms, let's see what we get. First of all, here you notice that the x minus 1's cancel out, and you're left with 1 times x plus 1. Plus, here the x plus 1's cancel out, and you're left with 1 times x minus 1. And on the right side, the entire denominator cancels out with the product, and we're simply left with a 1. Now, simplifying things, we get x plus 1 plus x minus 1 equals 1. So combining like terms, well, before we do that, let's see. Plus 1 minus 1, that cancels out. Now we can combine like terms. 2x equals 1. Divide both sides by the numerical coefficient, which means that x equals 1/2 as the solution to that equation. Now let's do a quick check to see if we are correct with that. So we're going to plug in the solution x equals 1/2 into our original equation. 1 over 1/2 minus 1 plus 1 over 1/2 plus 1 equals question mark 1 over 1/2 squared minus 1. Okay, looks kind of bad, but I think when we work this out, it shouldn't be too bad. 1 divided by, let's see, 1 divided by 1/2 minus 1 is minus 1/2, plus 1 over 1/2 plus 1 is plus 3/2 equals 1 over 1/4 minus 1. Notice that if I divide by fractions, that's the same as multiplying by its inverse, and I should put a question mark there, so this can be written as minus 2 over 1, plus this would be the same as 2 over 3 is equal to 1 over 1/4 minus 4/4 would be minus 3/4. And so you can see that minus 2 plus 2/3 equals minus 4/3. And again, question mark, because we don't know. They should be equal if we did everything correctly. Now notice that if we multiply both sides of the equation by the lowest common denominator, which is a 3, we multiply the 3 times both of these terms, we get minus 6 plus 2 equal question mark minus 4. And then if we combine the terms on the left side, we can see that minus 4 doesn't equal minus 4. And since that is true, we know that our answer was indeed correct. X equals 1/2 is the proper solution, and that is how it's done.